Hello, everybody. It's Daniel speaking, and this is our next emotional English podcast where we learn an English language effortlessly, emotionally, fulfilled with energy, and of course, how? Positively, right? So we're having the second episode of the great topic about money. Money. So, if you remember, we were talking of 10 smart ways to make money fast, right? Be smart by staying away from places that ask you to pay money to make money. We already had finished 5 of these, right? And let's begin and let's continue our discussion. Okay, to refresh our mind, let's announce the previous 5 recommendations or tips, right? The first tip we got, it was the sell something on eBay or Etsy or Vito, right? The second was the temp jobs, right? Temporary jobs, right? So which are kind of limited in time, short-term jobs. Next, we discussed with you the checkout job boards on social media, which I don't trust. Make something with your own hands, right? Handmade things. So, and then sell it somewhere again. And number 5 was the smart yard sales, which is not very actual nowadays in Russia, right? Not that actual. So now we go deeper and we have 5 more recommendations or tips, right? Or ways how to make money fast. And as always, you're all times welcome to ask something, right? I do have social medias. My website is www.danilabondarenko.ru, R-U in the end. My TikTok channel at Bondarisan English, Bondarisan.English, right? And then I have the Instagram page. It's just Bondarisan, at Bondarisan, right? On Instagram, www.instagram.com/Bondarisan. If you guys do have any comments or feedbacks, you always can send me the message and ask things, right? And you know what? I can announce some questions online, right? During our podcast episodes, we can discuss something, right? We can answer some questions if you do have them. And I do have some donations options, right? So if you want to donate to our channel, you can use any platforms like Kiwi, or just send money to the Russian banking system, right? So I'm using the Tinkoff. So you can send your donations to my accounts, and you can use my mobile phone number. It's +7 903 207. And then I forgot. Oh my God. Oh gosh. Let me double check. What's my telephone number, guys? 903. So +7 903 207 22 and then 34. Okay. So I'll repeat again. +7 903 207 22 34. Okay. I hope you read it correctly. Now let's begin and let's continue our discussion. So we talk about freelancing now. So the next tip is or way is freelancing. The author is saying here that everyone got started somewhere, right? If you have skills and an itch to test the freelance waters, check out sites such as Upwork.com or Guru. Probably .com as well. The key to keeping it legit is to only use freelancing sites that offer integrated payment collection. So you're not left having to chase down customers who owe you money. Okay, pretty understandable, right? So an interesting word, freelance, right? What is the freelancing? Freelancing, it's the type of activity when you work, but you have like your own business, you're working on yourself. You do have your own projects, right? And let's say it's a part-time job. It's something between temp jobs, right? And your own business, something in between. So you have some projects, you're working on them, right? And you're making money this way. it's a good way. And to be honest, I'm a freelancer. So if you think of an English teaching job as a freelancing job, you have different time zones, right? Different hours, right? Which you sell to other people. Let's imagine I sell my lessons, my private lessons, right? So it's kind of a freelancing job. So because people, they call me or they type me and they book the time to study. And then I can receive money from them, right? So it's pretty obvious, pretty understanding. It's pretty understandable here. So freelancing job is the job which you can work on and make money, but you decide what you're doing. You're probably the professional. You're selling your time. You're selling your skills. And you can use websites like Upwork, Guru. I know different people in Russia, they use different websites. You can check out the Yandex, right? And check freelancing websites in Russia, whatever. And it's going to help you. Freelancing is a good opportunity to make money, right? Why? Because you have no bosses. You are your own boss. It's a good thing when you have your only one itself, right? Or it's just you, right? Who is the boss itself. And it's a good thing. Next, so you can measure your payment system, right? You can measure how much money you can make and your expertise, right? You selling your expertise, then you decide how much money people will pay you. It's another good thing. And let's go deeper into the text and let's understand some new vocab we see here, right? Everyone got started somewhere, right? It's just a question. You've got started somewhere. Let's say I started at McDonald's, right? Or I started at work at, let's say I was working as a housekeeper, right? In the hotel industry, right? So everyone got started somewhere. And if you have skills, so you are while you're working, you're gaining skills, right? If you're a Photoshop professional, so you do have Photoshop skills. If you are a professional athlete, you have the athletic skills, right? If you're making websites, you have the web designer skills, right? And itch, right? The great vocab here. So you have skills and an itch, right? And an itch. So when your skin kind of itchy, you want to scratch it, right? And this itch, it's somewhere in the ass of yours, okay? So you cannot just sit and do nothing. You have an itch to start your project or your action or your move. It's called an itch, right? Man, my skin is very itchy, right? Mosquito bite you, right? And then your skin getting itchy. Obvious, right? So you need a skill and then you need a niche to test the freelance waters, right? In this case, the freelance waters, it's like an idiom. Waters, it's like a land or surface which you go in and then you try out your skills. So check out sites such as Upwork.com, Guru.com. Obvious. The key to keeping it legit is to only use freelancing sites that offer integrated payment collection. So what is the integrated payment collection? It's like a system on the website which collects money from other people, right? Let's imagine you have your bank account, right? And you ask the person to pay you after you finished your job, right? But the person like, nah, I don't want to pay. So you lost your money, right? Not good. But to be honest, I use this system. So, and I had a couple examples when my students didn't pay me, but it's just, it's okay. It can happen everywhere. In every industry, you do have people who are kind of crazy, right? Or kind of using unlegit ways, okay, to get the service and to not pay you, do not pay back. It's fine. I'm not trying to concentrate on these people. I try to be myself and I use unintegrated payment collection. So I use just a classic transfer from one account to another to get the prepayment for my lessons or to get the afterpayment after my lesson, right? It's fine. It depends on the personality. It depends on the student. So if I just started, so probably you will prepay your lessons. If we work with you for a long time, if we're friends, so you can pay after, no problem. But anyway, integrated payment collection, it's the system which collects money from other people and you don't care about things. So the system collected itself, right? So you safe. So you secured here. You have no problems with collecting money. The website do it itself or does it itself. So you're not left having to chase down customers who owe you money. When somebody owe you money, it means that the person is in debt, right? So he must to pay you and he owe you money. And when you're chasing down the customers, you're running after them, right? You're following them and you ask, hey, you know what? Remember 1st of December, we had lesson with you and you didn't pay. Please pay me money because you had my service, but you didn't pay me. So you chasing the person, going after him, following him. And why you follow the customer? Because he owe you money. He must to pay you because he got the service and he didn't pay you back. So that's the description. Let's imagine when somebody asks you the thing, right? Or ask you for money. Now he owe you money or you owe the money to him? Sure. So the person owe you money because he asked you the money. So if he asks you the money and he didn't pay you back, so it means that he owes you money now. He is in debt. So that's the thing. But when you're chasing down someone, it means that you're following the guys, right? You're like, it's kind of scary, when you are going back home, let's say from work, from location, from the office, and then somebody is chasing you. Somebody is following you. And you're like, why this guy or girl is chasing me? Maybe it's a police. Maybe it's an FBI agent. Maybe it's the murderer, right? Who knows? And you're kind of scared why the person is chasing me or chasing you down. Okay, that was the freelancing area. So now we go to the recommendation number 7 or the way number 7, rent out your stuff. Rent out your stuff. So what does it mean rent out? Let's imagine you have a phone, right? You have 2 phones. One phone you use for yourself, right? You're calling someone, your friends, your family, so you're using it. But another phone is just sitting somewhere in your wardrobe or in your cabinet, right? And you don't know what to do with it. So you can rent it out. You can post that you have a phone and somebody can use it monthly and pay you monthly for using it. It's called renting out. You have a bike and you don't want to use it right now, right? So you can rent it out. You can ask for a person to rent out your bike, right? And then you can just relax and get your money every month. Let's say your bike is very expensive. You have an amazing bike, right? Super good bike, mountain bike, right? You can, you can bike ride your bike somewhere in the mountains. So this bike is unique. It's cost a lot of money. The person doesn't have enough money to buy the new bike, so he can rent out the bike. He can rent the bike from you, and you can rent out your bike, right? It's good. It's absolutely amazing. Let's use this opportunity and rent out some of your stuff. And let's see what they recommend us. From camping equipment to prom dresses, renting out what you have to others willing to pay for it is a great way to generate quick cash. Use free sites like Craigslist or subscription sites like Loanables to get the word out. Okay, that's a good recommendation, by the way. When you have something, let's say you have a tent, right? Do you know what the tent is, by the way? The tent, it's like a house, but you can build this little house somewhere in the woods, somewhere in the forest, in the wilderness. And when you don't have a tent, you can rent it somewhere, right? And you can check, let's say, tent renting, right? And you can rent your tent for a couple days, and it's going to cost 200 rubles or 300 rubles, right? Exactly. It's an instant cash, guys. So you rent out your tent, you get the money. So you can rent out your camping equipment and prom dresses. What is the prom dresses? It's a formal dresses. Let's imagine you do have an amazing dress. It's beautiful. And the person who want to rent it, he or she looking for a dress for an important occasion or an event. So you can give it to the person, right? You can rent your dress to the person. It's a prom dress, an amazing, beautiful, expensive dress. And you can make extra 500 rubles, right? The person pays you 500 rubles. The person uses your dress, and then he gives you the dress back, and everybody is happy. So you have your money, you have your dress. The person had finished his event or has passed the test, whatever, doesn't matter. So renting out what you have to others willing to pay for it is a great way to generate quick cash. Cash, it's money. Money which you can make, you can generate very quick, very fast. So, and we can use free sites like Craigslist. In America, it's very popular. In America, in Canada, Craigslist is very actual website. In Russia, the same. You can use Avito, probably. Avito is good. And then subscription sites like Loanables. I've never used that one. So in America, probably it's a pretty good resource. So you go there, probably you can rent things there, and you're good. Next recommendation is number 8, is rent out your space. So previously, we were renting out our stuff. Now we're renting out our space. So we have an extra flat or apartment or a garage or a room, even a room. You can rent out your room. It's a good thing. Why? Because you can rent out your room to someone, and somebody can pay you for a month or for a day, for an event, whatever. And you can make an exact fast cash, right? Or somebody has a motorcycle. You have a garage, right? He's calling you and say, hey, I have a motorcycle. I want to keep it in the garage, in your garage. I will pay you 1,000 rubles or 2,000 rubles monthly. Is it good? And you say, yeah, it's good. I have a free space. I have a garage. You have your motorcycle. Why not? 2,000 rubles every month. It's an extra cash. It's a legit cash. Why not? Good. Let's see what they recommend us here. So this is an often overlooked smart way you can earn legitimate money from renting out a room to renting out storage space in your garage or even a parking space. This is a fabulous way to put cash in your pocket. Yes, it's easy and it's pretty understandable, right? You have something to rent out and you're good. So you can make an extra cash, an extra money to your pocket. Why not? Good one. And let's revise both sections, so both ways. What you can rent out, guys? Just give me a couple examples. Can you rent out your pet? I don't know. I would never. So I love my pets, but I don't have any. So my mother has one cat, but I don't want to rent out my pet. It's kind of stupid way. I think it's better to rent out your things, your stuff, or your apartments, or your garage, right? If you have one. And another question, what do you think is legit? To steal money from someone or to make money with renting out your stuff? What's more legit? Of course, renting out your stuff is more legit. You're not breaking the law, obviously. Okay, number 9, get your name out there. Okay, what does it mean? Nobody knows, right? Not understandable. Get your name out there. What is that? So you can use sites like Zarly to let people know you're available for work. From dog walking to house cleaning, construction work to yard work, by getting your name out there, you will stand a good chance of finding quick cash. Okay, for me, this area or this way is pretty similar to freelancing and pretty similar to check out job boards or social media or temp jobs, right? So you're just posting yourself that you're a professional and you can do something, at least walking with the dogs outside, right? Or repairing things, right? Yard work. And you can place your name on the website like Zaarly, and people can see that, oh, the person can walk out with my dog. That's good. So dog walking service or house cleaning, construction work, right? I can ask the guy, he can repair my toilet, right? Good. So it's an extra cash you can make if you have enough skills. If you don't have enough skills, just gain some skills and then use the website like Zaarly, okay? So get your name out there. So it means that you post your name, not on the social medias, not on the social resources, not social networks, but different websites like Zaarly. And then people can call you and ask you and let's say book your service. Good. Another way to make extra quick cash. And the last way is number 10, be proactive. Be proactive. And how proactivity can give me money. Interesting. I don't know. Have no comments yet. Let's read what the author is telling us here. So take a look at your neighborhood and the business close to you. Let everyone know you're looking for smart ways to generate money and be persistent. I like this word, persistent. By being proactive and making connections, you will find legitimate money-making opportunities that you might otherwise miss. Okay, be proactive. No, when you're just proactive, it's not giving you anything, all right? Yes, when you showing your energy, it's good, but it's not giving you money, right? So I would disagree with this point, right? With this way. Because when you're just proactive, yeah, you're making actions, but it's not paid, right? These actions unpaid. You're losing your time, but you're not getting paid. But when you are when you're finally getting a job or getting a service you need to do, so that's the opportunity where you can make money. It's not a good recommendation here. When you're just proactive, it's not giving you anything. I mean, in the perspective, yes, but it's not the fast way, right? When you're proactive, you can, let's say, you can gain some attention, but not the extra cash right away, okay? Be proactive can help you to find a job, to find an opportunity to sell your services, right? But not give you exact cash right away. So I would disagree with this way, and I'll keep 9 or 8. It's actually the last number 10th. I think it's the guy has no options anymore, and he just wanted to conclude, and he got let's be proactive thing. Let's use the proactivity to generate cash. But no, come on. Proactivity does not give you a chance to generate money, right? But I like the word here, right? Persistent. Persistent. When you're persistent, it's a good thing or a bad thing. What do you think? For me, it's an amazing thing. When you're a persistent person, you're doing things every day, rapidly. Let's say you wake up at 4:30 in the morning and you do it every day, 7 days a week, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months a year, right? You're persistent. You're not skipping anything, right? You're not losing time. You're persistently waking up every day. You're persistently learning your English language skills, right? You're increasing your English language skills with my podcast. If you listen to it every day, right? It's an opportunity for you. If you spend enough time, you would gain enough, skills or resources, right? if you're persistent enough, okay? Be persistent enough to get the skill you're looking for. So persistency is a good thing. When you try to be persistent and you try to look for a persistency, you're gaining the power. And this power can give you a lot of success. That's my position. So I like proactivity. I like to be active, but it's not giving me money sometimes, right? Sometimes I do. I make my tryout lessons, and it's completely free for my new students. You are trying out the lesson with me, and it's free of charge. So I am proactive here. I am proactive, but I'm not making money. Sorry. So it's free of charge, right? And yeah, it's my bhakti. You know, in yoga, you have very good thing. It's called bhakti. You just do something for free. It's just your work for free, all right? Like volunteering. So that's the one lesson which I provide to my new students. And next, let's see what the guy is telling us in the end of the story. If you're looking for smart ways to earn money fast, this list will get you started. Be smart by staying away from places that ask you to pay money to make money. All right, that's a smart thing, right? Be smart by staying away from the places that ask you to pay money to make money. It means that you're not visiting the fraud websites, right? You're not asking people to give you the key. You pay $1,000, and then in the end, you have nothing. You have nothing, and you don't know what to do, right? Because you lost $1,000. You're not making, you're losing here. But you need to find the way how to make money fast without extra payments, right? And that's the way. Be willing to start small and build up your experience, right? I like this. Be willing to start small, right? So be prepared, right? Be ready to start from something small and build up your experience, right? Step by step, gradually, step by step, build up your own experience. And then be proactive and persistent, right? Be proactive, be persistent, and you'll achieve your goal. You'll achieve your result. Whatever you have an unexpected expense or simply want to generate a little fun money, you'll be well on your own way to finding what you need. Okay, so that's pretty cool story, right? It's a pretty cool article from the website www.inc.com. And the guy, as I said before, it's Rhett. He said, yeah, Rhett Power. RHETT Power. Interesting name, or what is that? He is a head coach, power coaching and consulting. So the guy gave us not 10 smart ways. I hope it's kind of 7. Yeah, because most of them are pretty close. For example, when you speak or you say, rent out your stuff. Okay. So it's connected with the 8th one, right? Rent out your stuff, your belongings, and rent out your space. So I can say that just rent out something, right? It's the same thing. And the last one, be proactive, is not giving your money. Get your name out there. So this thing is very close to freelancing and posting your job on boards, on social media, or temp jobs. Very close to each other. So is it valuable? I don't know, but we just read this article just to practice our English language, right? We see that this topic is very connected to money, right? And we can gain some vocabulary here by reading and expressing or describing each interesting word we want, right? And that's all for today, guys. Thank you to being with us. I really enjoying the time with you here. It's very sad when I cannot just speak with you, right? We're not having online stream yet, but maybe in the future I'll do it as more podcast audience we gain, as more chances we have to have the streaming on YouTube channel, right? I do have a YouTube channel as well. It's just go there and check Emotional English. It's the name of the channel. I don't post things there right now, but it's going to be something very soon. So be updated, subscribe on my channels, and let's stay in touch. And I'll see you as always next time. Let's see each other this week. and I'll make another podcast maybe on Monday or Tuesday. Let's see. And as always, it was Daniel here, the English teacher, and I'll stay on the line. I hope you will learn and you will gain your English practice nicely. Your English skill will be improved step by step, gradually. I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.